Oh, that's new. It just said we're being recorded. So, hi, everybody. As I make my way to my chair, I'm going to just come into a comfortable seat. And I'm going to lean back a little bit. Today, I thought we could focus on being in a space to pay attention. Thich Nhat Hanh has this beautiful quote that states that the present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. And there's so much going on. And as this is a big day in the world, with honoring George Floyd and dealing with the tragedy and also dealing with how to evolve as a culture, I thought that we could pay attention to our breath and give ourselves some time for compassion and also try to tap into feeling some joy and ease in the moments as we evolve as a culture, as we evolve as humans. So, coming to a comfortable seat, placing your hands onto your legs, let's begin to pay attention to the breath by guiding it through our bodies. Become aware of the soles of your feet as you take a good inhale and an easy exhale. Maybe your eyes are open or maybe your eyes are closed. But let's continue the scan as we open up to the body of today. Breathing a little bit deeper and begin to notice your heart rate settle as the breath lands in your heels, feeling firmly planted in this earth. Observe the inflow and the outflow of the breath as you start to soften a little bit deeper. And pay attention to the breath as it makes its way towards the calves and the shins, allowing you to feel stable and supported. Appreciate the calm energy of the breath as you start to observe the sensations in your knees. A gentle breath in and a kind breath out. Feel the strength in your legs as you sit, stable and secure. Just paying attention to the inflow and the outflow of the breath. Feeling yourself settling in. Observe your mind start to relax as the sitting bones, the bony parts of your behind, start to feel almost like bulbs of a plant. Feel your behind start to root down so that on your next sip of breath, your spine starts to elongate. sprouting up, lengthening, and extending. As you simply breathe. And pay attention to the breath in your central nervous system along the spine as you come into alignment. Feel the strength of your internal organs as they simply breathe. Health and happiness. And then begin to notice the breath as the rhythm of your heart and the rhythm of your breath calmly moves through your body together. Gentle, calm vibrations rolling down your arms, relaxing your hands so that anything that your mind or your hands have been gripping onto, you start to let go. And with the last couple breaths in our morning meditation practice, observe the loving kindness in your thoughts. And pay attention to the space between your thoughts as you simply breathe and be. Mm. And with this simplicity of the breath and paying attention to the breath, let's continue our moving meditation practice this morning using a chair as a prop. Start to guide your hands in front of your heart and interlace your fingers with the odd grip. Start to move the wrists around, waking them up one direction and then the opposite direction. And then real calmly release the fingers and take and tap the fingers, pinky fingers and thumbs together. So you're opening up your hands like a beautiful flower, continuing that visualization of allowing your spine to lengthen like a plant sprouting up from the ground. Feel your fingers blossoming like a flower. On your next inhale, reach your arms up as high as they can go without compromising the shoulders. And as you exhale, bring your palms together and your hands right in front of the heart. Fingertips touch. Inhale, press the elbows open, fingertips pressing together. And exhale, hands make their way in front of your heart. Let's do that simple and gentle. Breathing in, elbows open. And breathing out, elbows relax. Inflow, elbows expand, palms press. And outflow, elbows relax, hands just holding the preciousness of your heart. Now, instead of making the lotus flower fingers, let's take and rotate our palms together and clasp your thumbs. Your elbows are relaxed, and we're going to just gently lift our arms up high. So this is a mudra or a seal of the eagle. So feel yourself soaring as we use the clasped thumbs to stretch to a side. Come on through center and extend to the other side. And come on through center and reach, but this time staying here, stable with the breath, easy and calm. Feel your feet firmly planted, your behind settling into the chair, and your fingers reaching. Inhale back to center and exhale to the other side. And just like the first side, we're just staying in this stretch. Try and press the thumbs together as if you're pulling the hands apart, and you'll notice more space in the shoulder blades, in the side body. One more really deep breath. And then come on back to center. And with your exhale, take your hands and slowly guide them down. You can even rotate the wrists as they come down. And we'll grab onto the chair. Now I'm going to scoot my behind forward because I'm going to literally create a proud chest holding onto the chair. As you do this, you're stretching out your collarbones, but you're also creating space in the front body. Feel your heart bright. Feel the kindness of the breath as your body is relaxed and calm. And now as you exhale, round your back and extend your fingertips to the kneecaps. With the tips of the fingers to the kneecaps, let's now take and bring your thumbs to your hips, elbows back, chest is open. Moving from the belly button, exhale, round and open. Inhale, thumbs to the hips, elbows back. And exhale, rounding. Find an expression in your spine. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, rounding. Just paying attention to the breath as you move slowly. And round. Inhale to a neutral spine. And we're going to create a twist. Bringing your right hand to the outside of the left leg. Scoot your heels together, bring your knees together, and take the left hand to the side of the chair. Rotating from the base of the spine to the top of the head. Notice if you're moving from your shoulders and allow them to melt down towards your tail. Feel action and vitality in every cell of your being as you rotate. And then come on back to center, taking your left hand to the outside of the right leg, right hand to the side of the chair. The inhale inspires your heart to lift up higher, telescoping the spine. And the exhale gives you more space to twist and rotate. And breathing in and breathing out. Simple and steady. Nothing is forced. Go a little bit deeper and into your rotation. And then use your exhale and come on back to center. So one more thing that we're going to do before we move to a standing position Take and guide your right foot up and rotate your foot in one direction and then the opposite direction, and bring the foot down and bring the left foot up, waking it up, rotating it one way and the other way, and lower it down. Now, activating the belly, just like we did when we were doing that proud chest, grab onto the back of the chair or the sides of the chair and lift the legs up. Good. Move them together one way. It's like a tongue twister. And the other way. And lower the feet back down. Stomp out your feet. And we'll get up to standing and move to the back of the chair. As you make your way to the back of the chair, really make sure you give yourself some space. So you're all gonna face forward so you can see me. I'm just turning sideways so that I give you a better perspective of what we're gonna do. We're standing to face the back of the chair, but the first thing that we're gonna do is just a gentle chair pose. So instead of sitting in an actual chair, we're gonna pretend our spine is the chair. Make sure your feet are about frontal hip bone distance apart and your toes aren't pointing out, but they're pointing forward, about 2 fist widths apart with your feet. And then on your exhale, sit into your chair. Engage your glutes, feel your body calm. We're just gonna stay here, breathing as your back is long. Inhale, right arm up high. Use the chair as a stable prop. And exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up, breathing into the low back. And exhale, hand comes down. And then straighten out the legs. Feeling your back strong. Pubic bone and tailbone are having a really good conversation. So try not to let your butt go back and your tailbone kind of leading the conversation. Try and have the pubic bone and tailbone in a harmonious state. Because now we're going to just try with one leg. Lift your right foot up. Exhale, lunging into the left knee. Breathing here, feel your stability, and then straighten out the left leg and lower the right foot. And now we'll do the same thing on the other side. Lift the left foot up, bend your right knee, heart is high, body's calm, straighten the right leg, and lower the left foot. Fantastic. Okay, now we're gonna keep our right leg right where it is, and we're going to step the left foot back. Keeping your right knee bent, your heart is nice and high. Now on your exhale, what I'm gonna ask you to do, and we're gonna go into our hamstrings, kind of a pyramid pose here. Straighten the right leg, send the tailbone back, and bring your chest forward. We'll do that 2 more times. Lunging on your inhale, exhale, folding forward. Lunging on your inhale, and exhale, folding forward. In this space, let's just stay right here. Your neck is long. Feel it extending out from your tail. Feel your crown of your head reaching ahead of you. Your thoughts are light as you find space between them with every breath. And then lift your chest back up, and we're gonna bend into the right leg and step forward and stomp it out, almost like you're going on a little bit of a walk. And we're gonna do the same thing on the left side. Keep the left foot where it is, step your right foot back. Spine is long, heart is open, and then on your inhale, you exhale, lunge. Inhale, lengthen and fold forward. Woo, that side's tight. And exhale, lunge. Inhale, lengthen, folding forward. And exhale, lunge. The breathing pattern might be different, but the rhythm is the same. Use your inhales and exhales to create space in the legs. And now your legs kind of are like a little triangle or a pyramid, and you have some weight in your hands, your spine is long, and you're stretching out the hamstrings. Work with the breath. Feel the bones hug the muscles hug the bones as your body is in this space of creating flexibility. With your inhale, lift your heart. And as you exhale, lunge into the left leg and step right foot to meet the left. Once again, stomp it out like you're going on a little bit of a walk. And now we're going to bring both legs back for a downward facing dog. In this down dog, because my chair is a little bit lower as a folding chair, it depends on what kind of chair you have, but we're going to fold over the chair, hands to the seat, and then walk the feet back. So do what feels good. What you're doing is kind of leaning into the chair to do a downward facing dog. Often you've seen our hands just to the back of the chair, but now we're just giving ourselves space to fold forward, giving our parasympathetic nervous system an opportunity, oops, sorry, that was wearing glasses, to calm down. Your head hangs, back of the legs lengthening, body is calm. With your inhale, lift your heart and step one foot in front of the other as you gently roll, roll, roll your body back up to standing. All right, now we're gonna come into warrior two and an extended side angle stretch. So I'm gonna keep my right hand to the chair. I'm gonna take my left hand to my hip and I'm going to turn to the left so that only my right side is towards the chair. Then I'm gonna take my left foot and step it out wide. So I'm about 2.5, 3 feet wide, depending on what's comfortable for me today and for you today. And then point your right toe and a little bit of your left foot towards the chair. Exhale, lunge into the right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, lengthen. And on the third time, as you exhale, lunge, keep the knee over the ankle, but not beyond it. If this feels good, inhale, left hand to your heart. And on your exhale, let it go. Inhale, hand to the top of the head. And now as you exhale, I'm gonna bend my right elbow towards me and my left elbow high to the sky. So extended side angle stretch. Every part of your body is vibrant and active as you create space. And just like when we were sitting in the chair, stretching to the side, now we are going a little bit deeper into a stretch. On your exhale, come on up. Inhale, hand to the hip, straighten the right leg, point both toes forward, and then just toe heel your feet together. For most of you, as you're facing forward, you're just going to switch to the left side. I'm going to, so you can see me, put my chair to the left side, left hand to the chair, facing forward, right hand to my hip. As I face to the right side and my left hand is to the chair, I'm going to take a step that's nice and wide. On my exhale, I'm going to point my left toes to the chair, my right toes a little bit, and I'm going to lunge into the left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge. Now I'm going to stay here. And if I feel like my left knee is going beyond my ankle, I'm going to move my foot forward a little bit because I want to make sure I protect my knee. On my inhale, hand to my heart. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, hand to the top of my head. And now exhale, side body stretch in extended side angle. And what we're doing is creating space in the intercostal muscles. Give yourself more time to breathe as you root to rise. Feel yourself like that beautiful plant, firmly rooted, but able to rise up with every breath. Even in this kind of compromised position, you're strong and stable. And use your exhale to come on back up. Inhale, hand to the hip, straighten the leg, point both toes forward. That was a tongue twister. And walk your feet together. With your next inhale, let's take and do a little bit of a hip opener. So I'm going to show you two different ways to do this. We're going to start with the right side. You can do this standing by bringing your right foot up and your right hand to your heel, and you would do the same thing on the left side. Or you're going to come into your seated position. You're going to turn to the side and bring your right foot to your heel. So you can either use the stability of the chair to practice standing, or sit in the chair and let gravity do a lot of the work. One more deep breath on the right side, and then we'll lower the foot and rotate to the other side. Those of you who are standing, just switch legs. Left knee bends, hand to the foot. You can also use a strap or grab onto your pants. There's so many different ways to modify for the body of today. Feel yourself open. This is not only a stretch for your knee, ankle, and hip, but also for your shoulder. So notice the expression in your chest as your shoulders are broad, your body is calm. And then lower the foot. And those of you who are standing, please come and meet us in a seated position again. And so here we are sitting. We are going to conclude our practice together with another side body stretch and a twist, and then just a little breathing practice to release anything that we're still holding on to. With your inhale, let's take and bring our hands together, and let's take and interlace our fingers, and we'll bring our fingertips right underneath the chin. That's what it's called. On your inhale, lift the elbows up, and exhale, elbows down. Sometimes people call this a dragon breath, but it just depends. If you breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, that's where that kind of dragon connotation comes from. Inhale, breathing in, elbows up, and exhale, breathing out, let it go. One more time, breathe in, elbows up, and exhale, elbows come down. Now, keeping the fingers interlaced, inhale, reach the arms up high, and as you exhale, stretch to a side, squeeze your knees together. Inhale through center, and exhale, extend to the opposite side. Inhale to the center, and as you exhale, hands make their way through your heart. Guide your right hand to the outside of the left leg, left hand to the side of the chair, and rotate. So we started off practice with a twist, and as we end our practice with another twist, really rinse out all that gunk and crud that's weighing you down. Twist and let go. And then come on through center, opposite side, left hand, right leg, right hand, back of the chair, and twist. Relinquishing control as your mind, body, and heart start to harmonize and connect. One more good exhale. And then guide your body back to center. As we come back to center and your hands are to the legs, we're just gonna do that cat-cow one time. So inhale, thumbs to the hips, proud chest, open heart. Exhale, rounding and opening. And then inhale to a neutral space. All right, lean back in the chair and give yourself space. Notice the breath as you soften, and this time close your eyes. As Thich Nhat Hanh stated in the quote that I read, it's the present moment that's filled with joy and happiness. We just need to pay attention. So appreciate the sensations and appreciate the breath and truly observe how you've created a calm and focused mind and a relaxed, balanced body. Soften into the inhales and enjoy the exhales. Let the inhale and the inflow of the breath offer you freedom, and allow the exhale, the outflow of the breath, to offer you tenderness, nurturing energies, and peace. Just watching and observing the simplicity of the breath. And as their eyes are still closed, feel yourself empowered as you've built resiliency to thrive. And let's bring our hands in front of our hearts. Eyes still closed. Rub your palms together as fast as you can. And then take the warmth of the hands over your closed eyes. So that when you open your eyes and you release your hands, you come into this present moment with a fresh perspective. Thank you so much, friends, for being here today to practice breathing and being in thought and speech and in action. May the merits of our practice together benefit all beings. I'm wishing you tons of peace and lots of love. So as you love more and stress less. Have an incredible rest of your day.